Did you know that there were actually lifeboats on the Titanic that were never used? Yup, you heard that right. Most people think of the Titanic as this giant ship that sank. But there's so much more to the story than just that. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're embarking on a chilling journey back in time to explore the Titanic, one of the most infamous maritime disasters in history. Now, we all know the basics. It was the unsinkable ship that tragically met its fate on its maiden voyage in 1912. But what if I told you there are layers to this story that remain shrouded in mystery? From the construction of the ship to the lives of its passengers, there are some bone-chilling facts that you probably never knew. So grab your popcorn, sit back, and let's unravel the secrets of the Titanic together. All right, let's kick things off with some fascinating facts about the Titanic. Did you know that the Titanic was built in Belfast, Ireland, and took over 2 years to complete? It was a marvel of engineering at the time, measuring about 882 feet long. That's longer than the height of the Empire State Building. Now let's talk about its passengers. Among the 2,224 individuals on board, there were some truly remarkable people. For instance, Isidor Straus, the co-owner of Macy's, was on the ship with his wife. When it was time to evacuate, he insisted that his wife get on a lifeboat while he stayed behind. Talk about love and sacrifice. And here's another interesting tidbit. The Titanic had a gym, a swimming pool, and even a Turkish bath. It was like a floating 5-star hotel. But wait, there's more. Just days before the Titanic set sail, another ship, the SS Californian, warned them about icebergs in the area. However, the Titanic's crew didn't take the warning seriously, believing they were on a safe course. This decision would haunt them as the ship sailed into those icy waters, leading to one of the most tragic nights in maritime history. Now let's get into the most dramatic part of the story: the sinking of the Titanic. When the infamous iceberg struck the ship, the crew had only about 2 hours before it completely submerged. Eyewitness accounts reveal utter chaos as lifeboats were launched, and many passengers were left scrambling for safety. Here's an eerie detail. There were actually enough lifeboats for all passengers, but they weren't fully utilized. Many lifeboats left the ship half-filled, as people were hesitant to leave the unsinkable vessel. Imagine the terror as the ship began to tilt, and the realization hit that not everyone would make it out alive. One of the most haunting decisions during the disaster came from the ship's captain, Edward Smith. He ordered the ship to maintain its speed despite the warnings of ice. This shocking choice led to the Titanic colliding with that iceberg, sealing its fate and the fate of so many on board. It's a chilling reminder of how one decision can lead to catastrophic consequences. Once the Titanic sank, the aftermath was nothing short of devastating. Over 1,500 lives were lost, and the news of the tragedy sent shockwaves across the world. In the wake of the disaster, there was a massive public outcry for improved safety regulations at sea. This led to significant changes in maritime laws, including the requirement for ships to carry enough lifeboats for all passengers and implement better communication systems for distress signals. The Titanic disaster reshaped the way we think about safety on the high seas, making it clear that no ship, no matter how grand, is invincible. But the haunting legacy of the Titanic doesn't end there. It also influenced how we remember those lost at sea. Memorials and tributes were established worldwide, ensuring that the memory of the Titanic and its passengers would never fade. The tragedy serves as a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of the ocean. So, to wrap things up, the Titanic saga is filled with chilling facts that go beyond just its sinking. From the heart-wrenching stories of its passengers to the lessons learned in safety and engineering, the Titanic remains a pivotal chapter in maritime history. We've uncovered some lesser-known details that truly showcase the complexity of this tragic tale. The Titanic wasn't just a ship. It was a symbol of ambition, hubris, and ultimately, the human spirit's resilience in the face of disaster. What do you think about these bone-chilling Titanic facts? Did any of them surprise you? Let us know your favorite Titanic fact in the comments below. And if you want to keep exploring more about maritime history, don't forget to check out our next video on the most mysterious shipwrecks ever discovered. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.